Right. Good evening. Hey, I'm sorry it's taking me so long. I got a million and 1,000, like a million thousand things to do, and I'm finally getting it done. Let me go grab my broom real quick. All right. I got a Friday love message for y'all. Whenever y'all get in here. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I am back. Just to let you guys know, it is raining like cats and dogs outside, and I am back in this back room cleaning up my altar room area, aka my sun room. Uh, and Spirit compelled me to come on here and talk to y'all real quick. Okay. So good evening. Happy Friday. Um, you know what I noticed? I noticed that people, especially very stubborn people that don't want to admit to the truth, people that are in denial, those are the ones that typically get caught up in that damn mind control real quickly. By humble yourself. That's truly what they mean by that. Okay. Hey Kelly. Hey. Is it storming there too? Yeah, it's beautiful. All right. Hopefully the light. What? All right. So I'm gonna here's another thing. I don't know how I completely skipped the Capricorns in the last reading. I don't know how I did that. So I'll be live like probably late in the witching hour because I got some I got a class to do, and then I gotta finish getting this done back here, which I'm gonna do like probably half of it and finish the rest of it tomorrow. For real, because but at least I'm gonna get most like half of it done. Halfway there. Okay. Now I did a reading for somebody. This was a couple of days ago. And the lady came to me and she was sure that her man was cheating. She was 1,000% sure that he didn't love her or respect her. It was like a whole variety of stuff that she was dealing with. Okay. Now, when I looked at the cards, I could tell that this person, they had issues in the past, but that this person had done nothing to her. They hadn't done anything. This person was 100 for her, and she was just 1,000% sure that this man was cheating on her. Spirit indicated that he wasn't. One thing you got to look out for out here. Now, if a lover is untrue to you, you're going to know that. Okay, you're gonna know that, and you probably ain't gonna be having no psychic reading because it's gonna be obvious because you're gonna catch that person doing something, or they're gonna tell you that they're doing something. Okay, what was happening was that there was another person that somehow had an invested interest in her breaking up with her husband. It was for some weak reason as to why they were interfering. They had went and got some work done on them. Something to do with a family business and it was a. I'm not going to get into it because I don't want to go into too many details. But this other person, that's why they say God bless a child that has its own. Y'all ever hear that saying? That saying is very true. There are some people that have to do a lot of tricky things in order to survive. You know, either they don't know, or they've been somehow casted out through their ancestors or something. You know, maybe their ancestors don't want to help them, or is making life hard for them. I mean, I guess the story would be different. But anyway, for some reason, somebody had done some work on her. And all of a sudden, she was having these paranoid delusions of this man cheating. But none of that was happening. And it was really, really difficult to get through to her. Because when someone casts a spirit upon you, that spirit will convince you of things that are not the truth. I see it every day in my practice. In fact, the lady that I was dealing with, she had been fragmented and had a walk-in. So I had to exorcise her right there on the phone. I had to do an exorcism incantation on her and banish a spirit. Because that spirit was riding her head. It was riding her head, and she didn't have clarity. She couldn't think straight. That spirit was convincing her of everything, making her paranoid. Now, what does this have to do with your love life on a Friday? What this has to do with is what spirit is simply saying to you is to stop allowing negativity to destroy your love and your happiness and your peace. If there is a spirit that is on, I've seen plenty of people lose to that spirit, and I've seen people get hurt or killed. I've actually seen people get hurt or killed. That spirit will make you have a very defeatist attitude. Okay, in fact, I had a cousin that just got killed for somewhat the same reason, because her man thought she was cheating, and he went and grabbed a gun and shot her and then shot himself. Okay, which was very tragic. You know, God only knows what was going on with that. These spirits can be very tricky and evil. Stop allowing that. All of a sudden, you know the truth. You know what's up, but then all in a sudden, and I think some people are more prone than others, all in a sudden, this is going on, that is going on, something done happen, and ain't nothing happened. You just got caught up, something, and that's how mind control works. And of course, it's meant for you to be in denial about it. When a spirit has gotten into your head, that affects the heart. Now, the best protection for that is going to be some of these earth stones. But for some of you, depending on your bloodline and your lineage and your family, there's going to be certain amulets that will protect you. Now, I have witchy ancestors, so that means that I'm always protected. I got so many pentagrams around here. Can't no spirit come and tell me nothing. Okay? So a lot of times, you know, people will, and I've seen people do it. I just saw somebody do it. Just all of us just bam, hit you, and the next thing you know, you're fighting, you're arguing. Okay, which is very different from if two people decide to mutually part. If you and your mate decide that you're going to mutually part, then that's something different. But when all of a sudden you want to kill them, they got to die, they done did something, and all that possibly could be a spirit, and it spirits have been disguising themselves as mental illnesses for quite some time. I told y'all that these mental illnesses are actually, a lot of them legit are spiritual possession. So this is one of the reasons why I have a 100% success rate on my love reunions, because I know intuitively that when a person comes in and needs love or return work, that more than likely that person has been taken. I call it being taken. Okay, this is where they can either be taken, or either they can be fragmented to where parts of them will be taken. And the next thing you know, their spirit is wandering. Okay. So if you love somebody and you happy with them and y'all happy together, and then all of a sudden, because this is why so many children that grew up got so much trauma, because all of a sudden the adults around them all of a sudden started to become possessed, and then all kind of crazy, crooked, crazy, psychotic stuff began to happen around them. Okay, and that's how that works. And it ain't just with people that are raising children, it's the general population. That's why sometimes you see people that go out there and then they just go and murder people, because people will conjure these spirits. And trust me, those people that conjure those spirits will factually get their karma. Trust me. They're going to have to face the music, especially when somebody's ancestors get word of that. Okay? That's why even when I do my separation work, I don't do it I don't do it in that kind of way, because that's a trick. Okay? That's going to bring you bad karma. Trying to separate people and, I want them to hate each other. Well, guess what? That can sometimes backfire, because there's a thin line between love and hate. So, anyway, we're not just talking about separation work, but yeah, there are some people that just do that. And trust me, those people will get their karma for whatever reason. Some of them are doing it for perverted reasons. Some people are doing it because they're idiots. They're not actually doing it, because you have to be vetted, or you have to be under the power of the Most High. So you got a lot of people that are, doing things unorthodox. Okay. So I'm not saying that it's anything wrong with doing separation work. Sometimes separation work is good, especially if two people are toxic to each other, or if the relationship is way too toxic to where it's causing health problems. That's the number one sign that your relationship is toxic, is when it's causing health problems. Okay? And young folk too, 20 some years old. Now, a lot of times, just because a relationship is toxic doesn't mean that you're supposed to break up. But there are some relationships where those people need to be separated from each other. Okay? It just depends. That's one of the reasons why when people come to me wanting work done, I don't just take every case like that. And if I do take the case, a lot of the times I do what I'm told, and I'm very upfront with a client, like, hey, you're not supposed to do that. Something right here, something. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, you know, I'm not gonna just do something just because somebody got some money. I don't do that. Okay, and 10 times out of 10, if you come to me with some money to get some work done, if you pay me, oh, it was meant for that work to get done. Okay, my spirits don't let no bogus clients get through. Okay, so for all of the lovers out there, straight up and down, your lover should not have to fight for you. At least I know that that's how I am. I'm a very easy lover when it comes to, I'm easy like Sunday morning, okay? You know, I don't, if I love a dude, if he's my man, he ain't gotta ever go out there and fight nobody for me. But, you know, I guess it depends on where your spirits is at. Because that can be very self-destructive, you know. So, you know, so like I said, some people do need to be separated. But, you know, and some people need to be alone until they figure out how to self-love. Because a person that loves themselves is not going to expect another person to be out there fighting, you know, useless battles for them, okay? And let's face it, a lot of these battles out here that people are fighting are useless. It's pointless. You know? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Especially when it comes to, you know, a undivine and unholy union, or some of these men out here trying to create an unholy union with you. Okay, y'all ever see that? Where you're either seen involved with somebody and your spirit is telling you, no, don't, you know, or either way. If your spirit is telling you that, you need to trust your intuition. It really depends. You know, because a lot of women are just waiting for the right person. If you got these men out here trying to manipulate, oh girl, honey, trust me, men do witchcraft just as much as women. Only thing is that, you know, they do things kind of differently. You know, I do know some men that practice and, you know, they are very good practitioners that have a bright future ahead of them. Okay, but some of them, you know, especially if you got somebody young or either old and confused, what they will do is they'll go out there looking stupid, you know, trying to compromise a woman. I don't know how many times I've had consultations with women who have men who are happily with somebody, and they almost got their ass beat because some man was casting dark shadows over the situation. Those kind of men don't deserve love in their life. Okay, but you got some men out there that will try to cast stuff out there to cause problems because, you know, they have mental issues or either they're narcissistic, and they'll try to cast stuff out there on your relationship, and you know, they will conjure these negative spirits. And I've seen women almost get beat up. I've seen women almost get killed. The crap that's going on. Be a practitioner, he can run in his mouth lying on a woman. I actually went through that in a relationship years ago. Hold on, y'all. Got to get my bleach. So hold on to your, whether or not you're in a relationship with somebody or not, hold on to your love. Okay, this ain't just for people with relationships. This is for people that are single. Over there, very and tranquil, because y'all are allowing someone to interfere with your self-love. Okay? Stop allowing them to do that. Learn how to protect yourselves. Okay? That's y'all love message for the day. I'll be seeing y'all at the witching hour. Hey, Ghoulie Ghoulie. I'll be seeing y'all at the witching hour because I'm going to be doing that Capricorn reading. So I'll put up it because evidently something, I don't even remember what card, if I threw enough cards, but I'm going to throw them tonight so that the Cappies can get their weekend reading, okay? How do you fight those spirits? How do you fight these spirits that cause confusion? By having foresight and keeping your third eye open and your head cleared and your head protected. Okay, when somebody convinces you of something that is not there, that means that you don't have clarity. Okay, because I've seen people do it. You know, if it doesn't exist, it doesn't exist. And negative thoughts, you know, let's keep it a buck. We're dealing with creation here. Negative thoughts can sometimes be created by another, whether or not they want to get revenge or, you know, just kind of play around. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you get a lot of these men playing games. You be like, they be possessed. You're like, you playing games. That's the first sign. Somebody, you know what I'm saying? Somebody might be doing work on them. Okay. And a lot of y'all ain't figured that out yet. Y'all done went in your whole life. You done had this manifest in your life. And it could be something that is attached to you your whole life. Every man did the same thing. Or if you a man, every woman did the same thing. So think about it. Okay, there is reality and then there is illusion. And a lot of you guys are living under the illusion of a negative spirit. That's why it's important to do shadow work. Why y'all think we talk about shadow work? When we talk about shadow work, people, you know, they try to say, oh, this person is a charlatan and da 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 da. Well, am I lying to you right now? Now, if it's truly a case, that it depends on a case by case situation, but you gotta, you know, get some help with that. Okay, y'all, I got my altar is back. I just cleaned up this whole back room. Well, not the whole thing, but most of it. So, god damn. Oh my goodness, what is in here? I was using this as a tablecloth for the kitchen, but I think I'm gonna order another one. I'm gonna use this one for now though. So y'all be cool. Y'all keep it cool. Don't be going out there getting yourself killed and popping a blood vessel. That's another thing. Okay? That's another thing. Don't be running around here stressing yourself out. Don't let people stress you out. Be yelling and screaming and cussing and going all about. Somebody might be trying to murk you. Why? Because people are stupid. People have low self-esteem. People, you know, they don't know how to leave people alone. Okay? They cray. Got my camera flipped. Do I? See y'all up. Oh, there she go. All right, y'all. Make sure that y'all hit the subscribe button and hit that thumbs up, and I will talk to y'all a little bit later. Okay? Blessings.